Thanks for tuning into this channel, but 80% of you are still unsubscribed. If you could just hit that button, it allows us to bring you loads more content and you'll be doing us a massive favour. A big package that we can now offer is our 12-week plan. And this is based around cycling, triathlon, duathlon, and we can tailor a plan that's best spoke to you.
Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
How this plan basically works is, obviously you'll contact us through like the website. The cost of the plan is £180 and it's over a 12-week period. Basically, you'll then have a consultation with one of our coaches. They'll look into like what training you've done, and then based around like what you're trying to achieve, whether that's the winter, you build it into an event, there's a specific thing that you want to work on or a specific weakness that you've got, they'll build a tailored plan for you. And it's a great way for a lot of people that you might not be able to afford one-to-one coaching, or you want to get an insight into, well, what do I bring into my my training? You know, like you might be coaching yourself, you want some fresh ideas. It's just a great way of getting a structured training program, and especially if you're unsure of, well, do I really want one-to-one coaching? It'll basically give you a bit of an insight into what Matt Bottrill Performance Coaching is all about. Basically, once you've got that program, it's yours to keep. The coach will detach themselves from the training plan once it's loaded, and you can look through it. If there's any tweaks that you need, they'll be able to do that. If you want to get a 12-week program, they're very popular this time of year, so yeah, get in touch and we can do that for you. If you've got questions regarding like, well, how do I get this training program? How this will work is like you'll need like a Training Peaks basic account. You can get this free off Training Peaks. It's nothing that you have to pay for. If you're concerned about, well, how do I download all of this, then the coaches will take you through all of that. But it is very easy. Do you need to have power? Ideally, power's great. Heart rate, definitely. Like, it's very hard just to go off like a Borg scale. The minimum, we'd say that you'd need like a heart rate monitor. Ideally, if you've got power, then you're just going to maximize like the time, and you can be very precise in like the training that we're going to devise for you. If you're worried about training zones, again, we'll help you set all of these. When it comes to discovering like where your starting point is, like, if you've used any data like Garmin, you've got a Wahoo, you've got any form of device, then hopefully you've got some kind of back data that then we can download into like our system, and then we can analyze like that. Some of the coaches will, they'll really analyze like where you've been and where you need to go with your training. Like, we use like software like WKO, and then obviously we've got like the Training Peaks platform that we deliver like the training sessions with. If you've got none of that, then we'll ask you like a lot of key questions around like, well, where are you starting from? What are your aims of this program? Where do you want to get with it? What are your long-term goals? And then we develop the program accordingly.